you can pull off a lot of all the moves that you see now. Right? Very, very fast transition from the controller to the screen. That was our intention. And the cool thing is we have created an intuitive system where you can just do not focus too much on controls, and it's fluid and it's sexy, and you can pull off a lot of satisfying moves, just like this one. Now that was satisfying for me. Now, high accessibility is often mistook for button mashing, mindless controls, but that is not the case in Final Fantasy 15. So here I'm trying to button mash. Okay? So I'm just pressing the attack button over and over again. It's not very effective because I spend too much time on one enemy and I keep biting bullets from other enemies as well. So if I were to just add a bit more input, I can vary my attacks like that, and also like that. So even with just one weapon and just a bit of input, you can vary your attacks. And the other attack type that's very unique to Final Fantasy 15 is the warping system. And the warping is magnificent. It opens the gates to so many strategies. For example, just lock on an enemy, warp. That's it. You're in a pinch. Okay, no problem. Warp out. Warp to the enemy that's hiding behind the wall. He deserves it. There. See? It's very, very simple. And the thing is, even though it's simple, you have total control of the situation, right? You know that button mashing is not effective, so you try other methods as well. And that is the beauty of the combat system. And like I said, you're not alone. You fight with your buddies as well. Here's one tip. So aim for the weakness of an enemy, of course. So usually the weakness is at the back. So when you try to attack the back, you will deal more damage. However, if a friend is near you, your friend will automatically join in the joint attack. So this is what I love to do. So I don't lock on the enemy, I walk behind the enemy, walk back to the enemy, and then I do a joint attack. See? So that is just one of the many things that you can do in Final Fantasy 15. And you can also explicitly call your buddy's command as well. For example, here we have Mark. So Ignis will plant warp points on the enemies and you will automatically warp to every enemy and then finally add one punch to the whole thing. So very satisfying moves, very fluid moves, and yet the controls are simple and you have total control over the thing and your buddies are also there. So with all these combinations you can come up with your own battle style. The staple to Final Fantasy is the magic system. So we have one unique thing in Final Fantasy 15. So scattered around the world are these energy deposits. So that's the ice energy deposit, ice element. So you try to absorb them. They are usually around the camp area. So when you absorb the lightning element, then you can mix and match them in a system what we call magic synthesis. It is not a gambling game. You do not want to pray for high-level magic. You want to know what you're doing. It's a strategic part of the game. So you know what you're going to get. And the cool thing is you can combine it with items. So if I were to combine 50 fire and 1 potion, I'm going to get a magic that is going to cast high-level fire, but at the same time heal myself with only 1 casting. There are over 200 combinations in this game. A lot of them awesome, some of them weird, but you're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to have a blast with this system. Finally, let's fight a mid-boss. This is called the Bloodhorn. This is the first mid-boss that you're going to fight. Very nice to look at, a lot of muscles, but very unpredictable. Very nasty buggers. So, but no problem because you already have magic. So cast fire and then you heal yourself. Remember that magic as well. And the fire actually affects the environment. So it's burning the grass. It has also roasted the front half of the Bloodhorn as well. And do not be shy to borrow your friend's help. So when you're in a pinch, like this, so try to position yourself nicely. And then call Tempest by Gladio. So what this does is, you will do a whirlwind to suck the enemies in, and you can add your own damage there as well. And again, like I said, you have the warp system, which opens up a whole lot of array of strategies. For example, if you were to attack by the platform, just walk away and then walk back to the tower to heal your HP and your MP. And again, like I said, aim for the back. It's a very beautiful back, attack it. And you will have the chance of pulling off joint attacks and all this as well. You see, our intention was to create a battle system, a combat system that feels like a multiplayer game, but it's actually a single player game. The AI is that smart, and they're always in the camera fighting the enemy, so you know that you're actually fighting together, right? So we have combination attacks like this, and then we have magic, and then we have a warp system, and then you have total control of the situation. This is all possible because it is very accessible, and you know the game design philosophy, right? Easy to play, hard to master, and that is the aim of the combat system in Final Fantasy 15. Alright, so that boss was a bit too small, right? So let's go for a bigger one. Of course, everyone knows this boss, the Magitech armor. We have shown in previous trailers that you can avoid missiles by using the defend button, like this. So I'm just holding the defend button. That's already cool. However, bigger bosses are very smart, so when you try to walk to it, it will try to avoid you, right? Because it somehow knows what are you capable of. So there's a cooler way of avoiding missiles, and this is it. So you wait for the right time. When it tries to shoot the missiles, aim for the turret, and down goes the turret. No more missiles for you, right? So you can take down the Magitech armor part by part for bigger bosses. And this is just one of the many strategies that you can deploy in Final Fantasy 15 because it's highly accessible and highly controllable. Just don't stand too close to the Magitech armor when you defeat it.